Hey, I'm Rob. I'm here playing the Tau. That wasn't distracting.
That's not my fault.
Whatever, it's just a trial run. 750 points worth of Tau. We're going to start with Tau Commander. He is a Chasseur sporting a missile pod and plasma rifle. We have a two-man squad of Death Rain crisis suits. That's twin-linked missile pods. Last guy is a single crisis suit Monat. He's sporting a fusion blaster and a plasma rifle. Next we've got the stealth suits. 6 units, all burst cannons, bonded. Nothing more to say about that. And then we have the stealth, or the mandatory fire warriors. 12 units, bonded, plasma rifles, not pulse carbines. Or I'm sorry, pulse rifles, not pulse carbines. And then we have the orcs. Substitute fire warriors, identical to the first group. Bonded, pulse rifles, not pulse carbines. Clock's in at 755 points. And I'm
Simon. I'm playing Eldar against Rob, doing a chicken dance on the other side of the room. So down here we've got, first up, Farseer with Doom and Guide, Spear Stones, and the spear. It's broken, but it's supposed to be there. Viper with a shuriken cannon. A Falcon, also with a shuriken cannon, and a hollow field, or scatter laser on the Falcon. 5 Pathfinders, 7 Striking Scorpions with an X-Arch. The X-Arch has Shadow Strike, so he has Infiltrate, and he's got a Biting Blade. And then 10 Dire Avengers with an X-Arch who has the second gun and Blade Storm. But I don't have the model right now.
Alright, we're good. Hey there, I'm Nick. I'm basically going to be the overseer of this battle right now. So if you come down to the table, you can see that we've set up the terrain. We are doing a seize ground mission with a Dawn of War type deployment. Here we have area terrain that confers the 4+ cover save. We got a couple orc barricades here, unpainted, because, you know, we're just getting started. There is a hill here, that's just a basic hill. In this area terrain, you can see we got nice little gray space marine. He's going to be one of the objectives. We have, just if you follow over here, a Tau thingy. That's going to be the last objective on this side of the table. Alrighty, and then we have this big old block that we're going to use as building eventually. For tonight, we're just using it as impassable terrain. One last little barricade, and one last objective being a Tyranid warrior. So if you see the deployment, here's a squad of fire warriors for Rob, the last one's over there by the hill, and here's his commander sitting out in the open. Simon's Dire Avengers are here with his Farseer sitting nice pretty in the middle, and over there hiding in the bushes are his Pathfinders.
Alright, so we've had a boring first turn for the Dire Avengers. They're just trying to move around the building for the Dire Avengers. So that's all they've done, they're just moving into position. Over on this half of the field, we had my Pathfinders shooting and killing 3 Fire Warriors across the table, pinning them, which is pretty good for me. I brought in my Viper, which also killed a Fire Warrior. And my Falcon came in and did not be able to see the Crisis Commander, but hopefully next turn we'll get in on that. And in reserve, I'm waiting to outflank in my Striking Scorpions.
Well, my poorly placed fire warriors are still on the ground, groveling and hoping they don't get shot to death. These guys walked in from the table edge right about here. They couldn't see the Falcon grav tank all the way over there, so they made a quick jump in the assault base to their right, hoping to take cover behind this whole thing going on over here. Crisis Commander moved up, fired at the Falcon grav tank, giving it a crew shaken result with its missile pod and failing to hit it with its plasma rifle. And then quickly dove behind the building for cover. I've got my full-strength Fire Warrior squad now hiding here and hoping everything works well in the next turn. Right, so we'll see you guys at the top of 2.
Alright, so this turn I moved my Viper up and tried to shoot the Crisis Suits, but I wasn't in range. The Pathfinders killed another Fire Warrior, but they passed their pinning test this turn, so I'm going to be getting some shot back on my turn, sadly. I moved my crew-shaken Falcon out of the way, just across the battlefield. Continuing my Dire Avengers coming across, hopefully to get up to shoot at some stuff. In exciting news, Striking Scorpions came on the field and managed to kill 4 Fire Warriors of the Orc squad, which were doomed by the Farseer. So, yeah, melee units killing in range. Hopefully next turn getting into assault. Should be a good time for me.
Alright, well, my Fire Warriors got their asses off the ground and ran themselves behind some cover. Hopefully they'll be able to survive there for a wee bit anyways. Crisis Suits shot and fired, killed some Striking... Or no, they didn't kill any Striking Scorpions, did they?
Killed 6 overall.
Oh yeah, 6 Striking Scorpions overall died. I think would have hopefully gotten 7, but didn't. Stealth Suits walked in off the board. Unfortunately, 2 of them were out of range of shooting. Tried to push that a little bit too far. And Fire Warrior shots, Crisis Suit Commander shot, all at the Striking Scorpions and only reduced them to 1 man. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, Crisis Suit dropped in Deep Strike, perfectly on target. Glanced the Falcon Grav tank, or didn't glance, he hit it, but he didn't do anything to it, and then he jumped in closer. And that's that.
Alright, so my Pathfinders didn't shoot anything, they weren't in range. They're holding their objective, they're doing their job.
I have to do
my Viper moved up, got some hits and some wounds on the Fire Warriors they've been chasing around the whole game. But they made their armor saves, so they're fine for now. Down here, my Falcon moved back, killed the battlesuit that was melter gunning, threatening it. So that was over.
I'm looking for line of sight on the Viper.
The Dire Avengers moved up, were guided, and destroyed the doomed Orc Fire Warrior unit. My Striking Scorpion X-Arches moved up, was going to assault them, but they died first, so he's kind of hanging out in the open to get killed this turn. But that's everything I got.
Right, and that is the top of 3.
Yes.
Alright. So my Fire Warriors managed to survive. The valiant little buggers, they're the only ones left. And took out the Eldar Viper. And now they're hiding their asses behind this rock. These guys here didn't really do much. Did I even shoot with them?
Yeah, I got made my saves though.
Yeah, right, fair enough, good stuff. So they, anticlimactic. This guy shot, killed 1. And these guys finished off the Striking Scorpion. So that's that.
That's the end of Rob's very short bottom of 3. So now we're going to cut to our mid-game interview. We usually do it at the bottom of 4, but how this game is going, we're going to do it at the bottom of 3. So we'll see you very shortly with Adam interviewing the 2 players.